So this is hey, what's up guys, this is my class which I'm gonna use for evolve monster gameplay. So these are the perks that I have. You know, you can have all those, but I personally like stamina and damage, doing more damage, so I'm gonna choose the damage one. And I am gonna go with Goliath. If you want to see any other monsters in the future, comment below and I'll use them. I'm a very good monster. I have won like 100 times and lost only 4 times, so I'm good. Not the best, but I'm good. So if you want to see any other monsters, you go and comment on the video. So okay, first of all, when you start the game, you want to go and crouch. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to crouch, because if they see, they're gonna see your footprints. So you want to crouch so that they will not know where you're going unless they have a Daisy, which is the little dog that can find you. So you want to crouch if they don't have the dog on their team, and then you're gonna start killing enemies and feed off them. But remember, always crouch so that they cannot see your footprints if they don't have a Daisy. So okay, the jump that the Goliath has to offer is pretty good. I mean, and you go eat. That's the first thing you gotta do when you start the game. Hide the footprints, go eat, and after you eat and get strong, you always look at you get strong, right? But you always look at your surroundings. Always remember to put the smell, not to put the smell, but to smell what's beside you and stuff like that, what surrounds you. Smell and see your surroundings. That's what I'm saying. Always remember that. And as you can see, the Goliath has the best jump of the whole game. So that's, if you're gonna choose the Goliath, like which is the one that I'm choosing right now, remember that the Goliath has a big jump and it will save you a lot of times. So you may always want to have that stamina bar and one bars or one, but never delete that stamina bar completely, because if you see an enemy, you may not be able to outrun them. So that's one thing you need to remember, the jump that this guy has to offer. So right now there was a guy over there, I don't know if you saw him, but that's why you see the jump just saved me from going into that guy 1v1 or with his whole team. So this is an example of what the Goliath jump has to offer. So always keep that in mind, that this is the best monster with a jump on the whole game. So when you see two rows like this, you wanna crouch, so that because they will not know which way you're gonna go, and you're gonna keep going crouch and crouch until you spot an enemy, and then you will uncrouch yourself and kill that enemy for food. But unfortunately, I was tracked by a UAV. As you can see on top, I'm being tracked by a UAV. So this is bad. It's hard to track by a UAV. So I'm gonna evolve right here and get my skill points up and stuff. But oops, I see a rocket. I see a rocket. So if you see it, my bad there, because I really didn't think they were so close. But as you can see, the Goliath jump is very good. It saved me right there. And the charge, the Goliath has a charge which I use personally to escape and attack at the same time. That's why I level it up. As you can see, I can run faster and it will help me in a lot of times. So keep that in mind, that the Goliath charge will help you in any ways that you want, in evasive or offensive ways. So the charge is one of the it's the first thing I pick in the Goliath class. The charge, it is the first thing I pick. So you're gonna want to find a safe spot to evolve, and after you evolve, these are my skill points. I always put fire breath and charge, and then I go for the rock leap, I think it's called, I'm not sure. But the fire breath takes out a lot of enemies in one area, so that's one that you want to level up. And the charge is good for offensive and evasive action, so that's why I have the charge too on my first perks. So if you're getting followed, what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep doing it. That's if you're with Goliath. That if you're with Goliath and you're getting followed. You want to use charge to run faster and evade the enemy, and you're gonna want to use the rock leap, I think it's called, to evade the enemy too, which can be used for offensive and evasive actions. One more thing, if you're on the water with any monsters, they cannot see your footprint. So if you're on a watery map like I am, you might want to go in the water more than I do. But I'm being tracked by UAV again. I just don't know why. That's so hard to get tracked by UAV. So I don't know what happened there. But the guy with the UAV is gonna be really good to do that twice. Or this is the third time, I think. Yeah. So I should have run here, but that was the medic. So if you see a medic always alone, forget about everything and just try to kill it, because the medic is the first thing you want to kill. As you can see, that he will go invisible, but the fire breath will make the target burn. So even if it's invisible, you will see the target getting burned, and that will help you in a lot of ways. So keep that in mind. So you always want to go for the medic, and after you go for the medic, you want to go for the supporter. Yeah, for the support. So you kill the medic. That's the first thing you want to do, and then you go around and try to go into a hiding spot to get your armor a little bit up, and then go again if you see a guy with low health like I did, which was the assault, and try to kill it. This one I think is the trapper, or I'm not very sure. But I killed the assault and the medic. I mean, we have only the trapper and support, so there are only two guys if I'm not mistaken. And that's good, right? I mean, now you have a chance to really get your health, and I mean not your health, but to evolve and take a break from all the tension. So if you kill the enemies and you cannot find the other ones that are left, you just take a break to get your armor and to get your evolve bar higher. And if you cannot find them, but if you find them like I did, well then you just kill them. Obviously, the other one was, I think this one was the trapper, I'm not sure. But that was the support. Okay. But yeah, now the only guy that's left is the trapper, and the trapper can't do basically anything by himself. So we have nothing to worry about. We're just gonna keep trying to get food to evolve and stuff. That's our priority right now, trying to evolve. Because if we can evolve, we can just keep killing and get stronger. We can just get a skill boost. So as you can see, there are only, I think, one enemy left. Yeah, and we can just evolve anywhere we want. So let's evolve and evolve the charge, obviously, and leap down, I think it's called. So let's evolve that one too, and let's get into it. Now we only need to go look for the enemies. But if you evolve and the enemy is gonna spawn and there's only one enemy, just try to go to the enemy's base and do a little bit of damage. Do not stay there if you don't have the armor up, but do a little bit of damage, because it's gonna serve as a distraction, because they're gonna take, oh shit, our bases, it's a little bit under attack. So we gotta get there faster and stay there. We cannot move. But if you don't attack them, they're gonna probably get more confidence, and they're not gonna be nervous. And I went the wrong way there. They spawned right there, so they're gonna probably kill me. Not sure, but I don't die that fast. So yeah, always what I'm trying to say is if the enemy's base, the relay is alone, just hit it once or two times. That will for you, it may think it's stupid to do that, but it really does something. In all the games I played this, I always do that if the relay is alone, and it always works for me perfectly. I mean, it has a little bit of damage, and when I'm playing with the hunters and they do that, the enemy monsters, it gets you off the moment, and it gets you a little bit of balance. So always do that with the relay. So we're gonna, the charge, as you can see, evasive, it's like a sprint attack, and the fire breath, it's really good. I mean, it can take out multiple enemies and leave them burning, which is very good. But now if you have your your armor back up. It's very easy. What you're gonna do, you want to go over to a relay, obviously, but you're not gonna want to go all jumping and stuff. You want to go crouching because it gives the enemy. I mean, they cannot know where you are. So if you go crouching, it's better. I mean, if you go like jumping and stuff, they won't know you're there. But unfortunately, they saw me, so I didn't have a choice just to attack. And I saw the medic again. I don't know what this medic is doing. I mean, it's going on the front lines. I've never seen a medic do that. But this medic probably doesn't know what he's doing, or he does. I'm not sure. Maybe he's off balance in the game. But after you kill the medic, you want to go for the assault. Obviously, as I said, so you go for the assault. After the assault is dead, you're gonna go for the support and trapper. But if I were you, I would go for the support. I would go definitely for the support. So here, I really don't remember what they were doing. Oh yeah, they revived the enemy. So, but either way, when an enemy dies, he has less health than before, so that's not much to worry about. I mean, look at my health; it's pretty big. There's a huge gap between them and me right now. So you want to, now that the assault is completely dead and nobody can revive him and stuff, let's go kill the other ones. As you can see, the fire breath takes a lot. It's really long. It's a really long attack, so it can take close and long range enemies are far away. Now you leave that enemy burning, he will die alone, and you start hitting the relay so that the enemy will come to you, the only enemy that is left. Because if you go looking for the enemy directly, he's just gonna outrun you. So you want to go hit the relay so that he has to come to you, or he's gonna lose his mission. So as you can see, the enemy is looking for me, and there we go. We're gonna use fire breath, try to make him burn, and see if he gets even if it goes invisible, we can see him and stuff. But here he dies. So the tips that I boom, I went, there we go. But the tips that I shown you all this video is fire breath for close and long range attack with multiple enemies. It leaves them burning even if they're invisible, so that you can see them. Use charge for evasive and offensive actions. As you can see, it sprints. Use the leap rock or leap jump to evasive and offensive actions, and it gets them off balance too, so keep that in mind. And when the game starts, just crouch so that they cannot see your footprints, and use what I shown you on the video. So tip out, peace, and if you like the video, subscribe.